Hey, what's up guys? Anthony here for Signal by Sony, a show about everything Sony makes, and I am on the show floor at CES 2012 in the Sony booth. This is over 29,000 square feet of Sony, all dedicated to this year's theme, play, watch, listen, share. We got a lot to check out, so let's get started. So I'm here in front of the main stage where right now Sony is giving a presentation on everything they're showing off. But we also have a ton of performers that are coming up here. We had Will Smith and Kelly Clarkson doing the press event. Carmen's gonna be up here on stage later. And Rick Baker, who is an Oscar-winning special effects makeup artist, is gonna be up here on stage later on, showing off how he does his effects. Tons of cool stuff going on up here. Here in the digital imaging booth with LD, and you guys made some big announcements last night. We saw Vloggy Live,
Yep.
We saw the new optical steady shot in your cameras, but we did not see everything from you guys. You have a couple more things that you wanted to show off.
Yeah, we do. Right here in my hand, I've got the new Vloggy Sport, and this is a ruggedized Vloggy.
Okay.
Basically drop-proof, shock-proof, dust-proof.
Wow.
And very pretty. Yep.
This is cool. It's cool that I'm doing this.
That's cool. Here, let's do this. Yeah, catch. Good catch.
I catch like a
so
girl.
rugged. Yeah, well, you still got it, and it still works, so no problem at all. So this is really something that you can take out with you if you're an adventurous type of person. You go out sporting, maybe you're going kayaking or snorkeling, and you don't want to take your expensive camera. You can take a little Vloggy with you. Really great quality video as always, as you know the Vloggies, you know, from 1920, 1080.
Okay, so this has the same modes as like the other Vloggies do, like the Vloggy Live?
Yeah, pretty much exactly the same. It doesn't have the Wi-Fi like the Vloggy Live does. But then again, the Live you can't take underwater or drop in sand. So,
right.
You know.
Very cool. So the Vloggy Live is for sale now. When can we expect to see the Vloggy Sport?
So you should see the Vloggy Sport in about a month in stores, and it's going to be $179.99.
Awesome.
Right.
Some big Handycam news last night as well. We were looking at the new optical steady shot. You guys updated your camera/projector combos, but we didn't see 3D Handycams. What's new in 3D?
Well, actually, we did update the 3D. As you can see, I'm wearing the new 3D glasses. Very nice and stylish.
Yeah, these are great. These are way awesome for somebody who wears glasses over glasses.
Oh yeah.
These are 100 times better.
Right,
I'm loving these.
You know, even if you don't, they're super light and very comfortable as well. So the big news for us in the DI division is the follow-up to the TD10, which is the TD20.
Cool.
And I happen to have one right here.
What? That's
so
awesome.
We've managed to make it so small it can fit inside the TD10 that we've launched in 2011.
And then inside this is the TD30, and inside this is the TD40, right?
Right. Everything performs exactly the same way that it does in the TD10. But in the TD20, you've got the much smaller package. And the real nice thing about being a smaller package is that your inter-ocular distance, the distance between the lens, is a lot narrower, which means you can get a lot closer to objects. So you can get 3D objects a little bit closer as well.
Very cool.
It does have the ABC HD 2.0 on there. And then if you have a look in the grip on the side here,
I love these.
It's got the built-in USB with a quick charge. So now you can never be without a charge. You could always just charge or transfer your content, you know, without losing a USB cable or having to carry around a spare one. It's always in the camera, and it tucks neatly away back into the strap.
So this is awesome. When are we going to see this guy come out?
So again, this will be shipping February, March. We should be having them in stores around about then, and yeah, looking forward to getting a lot of 3D content out there now with more 3D TVs.
Yeah, this is awesome. The more pocketable this gets, the more people are just going to use it, you know?
Yeah.
Awesome. So I'm here in the Bravia section. A lot of big things going on, obviously a major section of the booth. We've got a section dedicated to X Reality Pro. We've got a section dedicated to green and eco-friendly technologies. And we've got the Google TV section. And this has got some big innovations this year. We got the new Google TV Blu-ray player here. And I want to show you this new remote. Remember last year's remote was felt kind of like a game controller. This one feels a lot more like a home theater controller that you might be used to with your TV. So this one's a lot easier to handle and a lot easier to control. Very cool. Play some Angry Birds. I'm here in the 4K section of Sony's booth. 4K, if you have an HD TV, 4K is 4 times the resolution of that. So that's the next generation of home theater technology. This is the first 4K native projector. This thing is $24,999, which actually makes it inexpensive because its competitors are $100,000. So you may want to pick up 2. You know, one for the living room, one for the bedroom before you go to bed at night. For $24,000, you actually get somebody who comes to your house and installs it for you specially. So obviously this is not for everybody just yet, but it does show that Sony is pushing forward towards the next generation of home theater technology. And speaking of which, Samia is at the center of the Sony booth to show you how they are pushing other technologies forward.
All right guys, now we're here in the center of the Sony booth. Tom, what is going on? I see a whole bunch of different gadgets that don't really all go together traditionally, but they're all grouped together here.
Yeah, definitely. We're doing something a little different this year. Instead of doing the specs and feeds and all that, we're talking more about the user experience with our devices.
Okay, so really the tagline is play, watch, listen, share.
Exactly.
So we're kicking it off by being in the place section right here. What do we have?
We have our Xperia phone, Xperia Play. We have the Sony Tablet P and the Sony Tablet S. Well, traditionally those aren't PlayStation devices, but they're PlayStation certified now.
All right, now we are in the watch section. Obviously, there are televisions because people watch televisions, but I noticed a few other devices that you don't traditionally watch things on.
Absolutely. So instead of just having your video content on your TV now, we have a service called Video Unlimited, which allows you not only to watch it on your TV, rent and download movies and own them, but now you can watch Video Unlimited on your Xperia cell phone, you can watch Video Unlimited on your Sony Tablet S, and also on your Sony Tablet P. So literally wherever you're at, wherever you're going, you can have video content at your fingertips.
All right, Tom, we've done play, we've done watch, now we are in the listen section. What is this all about?
So the listen section is really about sharing your music, being able to know what your music is, using Music Unlimited, our service through Sony Entertainment Network. Where they start out with is our home share product, which is really cool product. It allows you to share your or have your music anywhere in your home. So if I'm listening to music in my bedroom and I am going down to the living room, I can bring out my Sony Tablet S, I can throw the music back down to the living room, I can continue listening anywhere I'm at in the house.
All right, last but not least, we have the share section. Tom, what's so special about this section?
Really what we're highlighting here is play memories. So what we're doing here, you have cameras and pictures on your hard drives and media just everywhere scattered throughout. So if you really want to show somebody a picture, you have to run and get a device, bring it back, show them from that device, right? So the play memories, what that highlights is where you can take a picture from your tablet or your Xperia, upload it into Play Memories, and view it then on any connected device that you have.
Okay.
So you don't have to have it in one space, it's all on a cloud server and you can view it with whatever device that you have.
Well, thank you so much, Tom, for giving me this tour of this whole user experience.
You're very welcome.
I really appreciate it, and let's see what else the Sony booth has to offer.
So we're here at the PlayStation section of the booth. Obviously, big news this year is the Vita, which is the new portable console. Everybody wants one of these. It's coming out in February, and obviously it's a great game console, really amazing. But as we saw in the Sony press event, it's also part of the bigger strategy of just having your media everywhere. So this connects to the Sony Entertainment Network. This can hook up to your TV. You can watch your movies on it. You can watch Netflix on it. And if you pause a movie on your Vita, you can actually pick it up on your tablet or on your TV from right where you left off. So it just integrates into everything you have in your home. There's some other big stuff going on in PlayStation this year too. Let's go check it out. So obviously the other big news in PlayStation this year is the 3D display. Now this is a 24-inch HD 3D display, but also if you have two players and each of you is wearing a pair of glasses, you each get your own screen when you're playing a game. So that eliminates like cheating by screen peeking or looking at the other player's side. All the other things that I normally do to win. So this is available now for $4.99 if you have a friend like me who always comes over and cheats. So there you go, it is a lot. I am still reeling. Samia is lost somewhere, probably playing a PlayStation Vita. And I am super, super jealous. To find out more about what Sony's got going on at CES, just head to sony.com/CES. And to find out more about everything Sony makes, be sure to check out Signal by Sony at youtube.com/Signal.